The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for logging in. This is a series of our free webinars. Our webinars are always free. We look forward to your active participation, continued participation, and also because these are free, you can invite other friends, colleagues to attend these. Please do so in the future. Thank you very much. The topic today is how to pass ISO 22301 audits in flying colors. So I'm going to be sharing some tips based on my experience of being a practitioner myself and a trainer and a consultant as well as an assessor and auditor. Being a technical expert on ISO 22301 with BSI. Few words about myself. I worked about 29 years in the industry. Worked with TCS as an Australia before coming to core, continuity and resilience. Some of my affiliations, and I'll be happy to be connected with you via LinkedIn. Please feel free to send invitations. Quickly about core, we are ISO 22301 certified management consulting firm covering 4 main areas: management, crisis management, IT disaster recovery, and green IT and sustainability. And in these areas, we consult, train, assess and certify individuals as well as organizations. So let's start talking of audits. Someone said that you need to catch a thief, or you need to have time to catch a hacker. So why not have an auditor's mind to fail an auditor successfully? This is little that. While lead auditor in the is called internal auditor is 2 to 3 days. But in next 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and to share my experience with you. PDCA Cycle plan check of control has been used in ISO 22301. In this way, that there is continuity come from the interested parties. Once you know the requirement of the PDCA cycle plan, to establish the BCMs. The two portions you need to use that. It is called print and operate. Once you are doing this, the next portion is your check, which is called look and review, and the fourth stage is which is maintain and improve the test that you have established. This stage to conclude output would be manage business activity for the interested parties with a focus on improvement. Another book, the standard ISO 230 has is they are not actionable. So I start with 4, 5, 6, and 7 for the plan portion. Class is the portion. By 1, makes check and clause 10 makes a continued improvement. Another PDCA cycle. Now by 7 in plan and central context of the organization plan support. Clause 9 is called performance evaluation, and clause 10 is and for clause act portion of the success. Let's take a hint. I want to ask you this question. Is the tool doesn't seem to be working well for portion today. Apologies once again. I am very quickly looking into it, but it seems tool is not working on this portion today. rather than you, I do answer this question. You would have asked me this question: which clause of ISO 301 most closely refers to audits? My response would be once evaluation. This is where we start audits. The moment you say you are following the management system standard to become mandatory, internal audits of the BCM has become mandatory. External audit or certification is optional, is a choice. But there is no choice with respect to the internal audit. Moving on, this is of the BCM. Every activity, every department, every unit in organization under the overall umbrella of business continuity management work together to take organization towards its overall goals set by the organization. It is also said the BCM must be objectives, policies, and some policies. If not all processes, then some processes need to talk to each other and need to talk to the BCM policy and BCM processes. Once we that's what everything we would be able to claim BCM is embedded into the organization. This is how we define audit: systematic, independent, documented process for obtaining evidence and evaluate objectively to determine the extent to which the audit criteria are fulfilled. So what is the audit evidence? It stands for records, statements of fact, information which are relevant to the audit area and are verifiable. This is a very important portion. Verified. Next definition term that we use in audit is called audit criteria. Policies or requirements used as a reference against which audit evidence is compared. Outcome of an audit is an audit finding, which stands as a result of the evaluation of the collected audit evidence against audit criteria. And the results, the findings can be informative, which means minor or major, or the findings could also be areas of improvement. Various roles in audits: an auditee, the organization that is being audited, auditee. The person who conducts an is auditor. One or more auditors conducting an audit, if needed by technical experts. A technical expert is a person who provides specific knowledge or expertise to the audit team. As I said in the beginning, I am a technical expert with BSI for ISO 22301 audits. An observer is a person who accompanies the audit team but does not audit, does not conduct audit. A guide is a person, the auditee, to assess the audit team. So observer is an external party, guide is an internal party. Coming to the topic, how to pass 301 audits in flying colors. So some tips based on my experience of being a practitioner, trainer, consultant myself. The audit and the existence of the following processes. Interested parties, who are you and what will you do with them, when and how, what are the requirements, risk appetite, business impact analysis, which is said to be the backbone of PCA, process for developing strategies, process for developing plan, one for testing, one for training, audit, management review process, performance evaluation process, application process, and continual improvement process. The activity process. There are a number of places. There should be a process in the existence. The moment the process exists, that means it should be written, reviewed, approved, and published. Then only we believe that the process exists. What is the process? It should be an evidence using this. Once you use the process, it must, the product should be published, shared, should be used as well. Because nothing comes in this world, hence not do any copy. What I mean to say is, if product has been used, must be utilized. The product over a period should have been reviewed and refined. And finally, even that was used to produce this product should review mandatory documents. Based on but wherever in ISO 22301 you see this text, the organization shall maintain information as the mandatory document requirement. So the following must exist as documents: the VCM policy, program management, industry, the list, risk appetite, the document value, collection of regulatory requirement, IA or BIAs, strategy, and part for 6 different categories. What if people are not available? What if your building is? What if your IT is not available? What utilities, supplier, vendor, is not available. And in different names. The incident management plan, emergency management, disaster management, continuity recovery, continuity the mandate and use your test schedule, test reports. But each test they should plan and report. PCM is schedule reports. Management review schedule. Training needs services. Schedule, training people, the training plans, evidence records. To show that the period, the competency PCMs has been going up. Audit plan, audit course, corrections, correct prevention report or reports, performance evaluation and continuous improvement report. So quickly, it comes time about 15 different activities to be done at the end. 15 different processes in the BCMS. And roughly 15 types, different types, I think 15 number documents are different types of documents. For example, policy is one type of document and number also is one. But the BIA is one type of document where number may be multiple. So 15 different types of processes and 15 different types of documents to be maintained as mandatory requirement of the standard. Face incidents in between, so there should be incident reports as well. In general, what has been communicated with respect, but specific some communication from the top management. Suppliers, authorities, private ambulance, hospital, that's what we in some cases fire, which creates smoke, which damages the environment. A citrus fruit like green may be one of the interested ones in you. You need to be able to reach the interest groups also. This is not always. There's always a question on embedding PCM in organization. The edge. A point can be shown, a plan can be shown, a test plan or commit record can be shown. Only there is no such embedding. Final thought in today's discussion. And that happens to any business. Training, retraining BCM. Does management work for BCM job? Communication. Write-ups. Does management touch upon these points also? Various processes aligned to each other. For example, BCM and vendor management. change management. PCM and employees decision. When you start the vendor management process, do you ask PCM, when does PCM any change happening in the organization? Do you think the impact of requirements due to the change happening? You set goals, objectives according to around PCM. If you do your case and KPIs or annual goals set with respect to PCM, then do you consider these during performance evaluation as social concepts that are your payment policies, procedures also linked to PCM? I believe all organizations today have an employee suggestion scheme running. There's generally a box kept at the number of places. One always at the reception of the organization. Anyone can put any improvement suggestions which are evaluated and if found suitable, workable, are implemented. The moment you say that in that employee suggestion scheme, you're inviting suggestions on BCM improvements also, and you get some inputs, and then you implement some based on those suggestions. PCM is embedded implementations culture. Tool not helping me today is Paul, but I am hoping that the discussion was helpful, useful. It's time for some questions. If you would like to ask, please type your questions on your screen. I'll be happy to one by one. In between, if you would like to make my contacts, my email ID on your screens now, d.sood@continuityandresilience.com. Please feel free to write to me anytime, and I guarantee the response will flow into you. If you have any questions, please type questions on your screen now. If there are no questions, then I would like to close with a thank to all of you. Big thank to you all. While we schedule these webinars, keep these free, but these wouldn't be successful without your participation. With a request, please forward to all that you believe will benefit from these. Thank you very much. Your host, Daman, logging off. Bye-bye.